Hello there, this is Stormdog, and today I'd like to talk about Shadowless Sword, a 2005 historical kung fu action movie from South Korea. Especially from around 2008, the South Korean film industry has exploded in quality. I find this most true with their action movies. Granted, this comes from a bit before that year, but I am just stating my conclusions from keeping an eye on their industry and its products, not absolute fact. I have watched some of their output from the 90s, like the General's Son trilogy. That's actually an interesting coincidence, as the main bad guy in this film, played by Hyun Jong-shin, is a main character in all three of the General's Son trilogy of films. Still a good film, but it feels like two completely different industries when comparing the two time periods. I'm not sure what changed, but it's really good stuff. The film is set way back in 926. Within the first few moments, there were arrows that were so powerful they could tear off limbs, some equivalent of ninjas, a huge massacre, awesome sword work, and some dude with dreads watching it all and brooding. I knew immediately I was going to love this one. Throughout the film, I was presented with impressive, interesting set design, beautiful scenery, and action with impact. There's the usual talk of various martial arts techniques and a lot of political intrigue. All the intrigue is just the dressing to showcase this heavy-hitting wuxia, like 90s classics from Hong Kong like The Peacock King. I'm not completely sure if this is a named subgenre of wuxia, where characters not just all graceful like Jet Li's hero or Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon, but instead explosively powerful. Explosive is an apt adjective here, as characters will deliver the final blow and step back as their victim stands there for a moment, then most of their blood vessels just burst like a Chanbara film. It is really fun. The movie does fun so well. There are so many unique weapons in here, not just swords like the name of the movie implies. Basically, the movie is set in a time where the kingdom of Balhae had fallen, and the Dongdan kingdom sought to kill every last member of the remaining Balhae royal family. The Balhae side is losing ground quickly, as the Killer Blade army of the Dongdan kingdom ruthlessly destroys every possible heir to the throne. Yun Soha is sent by Balhae to find and bring back the last heir, exiled prince Zhonghong. Zhonghong, years ago, was a valuable commander of the army, but is now basically just a fence selling stolen goods. Soha works to drag him back and protect him from the myriad assassins sent after him, as he tries to escape his duty at every chance. Along the way, the bond between the two grows, as highlighted by some really good shot composition, and Zhonghong finds his abilities with the blade again, as well as his duty to his country. The Balhae Kingdom would actually be where northeast China is today, and that may be why much of the movie was actually filmed in China. It's extremely beautiful scenery. It's honestly not a period of world history I know enough about. The ending of the film showcases the people of Balhae rising up to reconquer their land, but my best understanding of history is that within another 70 years, they had basically been absorbed into another kingdom after losing much of their strength in the ongoing struggle with the Khitans, the bad guys of this movie. If you have an understanding of the historical importance of the events in the movie, please do comment below. The budget is unknown for the movie, but it did make over $3 million USD. The director here, Young Jung Kim, only did a handful of films and nothing else I'm familiar with. I'm really not familiar with any of the cast here, outside of the one I already mentioned. The action is bombastic and fresh. It's a really good sword and kung fu movie with excellent attention to sets and pacing. It has some great, quiet, introspective moments. This is definitely one I want sitting on my shelf. At the time of writing, I could not find anywhere to readily stream this movie, sadly. It was great to see a South Korean take on a brutal wuxia, as I've coined it. Between the cast and director, it's kind of a fluke, with none of them really producing anything like that after. Great movie, highly recommend. Until next time, this has been Stormdog.
무슨 일 저지른 거야?
말하자면 길어. 나중에 얘기해줄게.